Welcome back, and right now I'm going to use Java Render to demonstrate about interface, and let's just give another example inside interface beside the math example that we give before we give some other things like doors in this case. An example is I really don't care about what kind of door, okay, what kind of door we're going to work with, but as long as it is a door, it must implement an interface which is iDoor. And for this iDoor, it must declare the two methods. It must, if it is a door, okay, it must have two methods. The first one is to open, and another one is to close. We may not care. We may not care how does the door is open, how does the door is closed, okay. But if it is a door, then okay, but if it is a door, then it must have the two methods. One is open, another one is to close. And then in this case, if we implement the door for the sliding door, okay, this one is you're going to slide it to open it, then you're going to need to implement this one, let's say sliding door, okay. And then you tell that you implement the iDoor, okay, you implement the iDoor, then you're going to specify the different way of implementing the door open and close method. That's why you need to let's make an example, like you need to slide it in order to open it, and you need to slide it in order to close it. Similarly, you may need to give different implementation for the normal door or the swinging door. You need to swing this one, okay, swing it in order to open it, and to close it, and you swing it in order to open it. And this one, you just slide it on the left or slide it on the right in order to open and close it. However, both of them are doors. That's why you will for sure know how to use it, because it has the both will have the same open and close method, even though the implementation are different. Let's just make that example. So in this project, we're going to make a Java application, Java Next. This one is we're going to browse to our anyone can code. Okay, then for this one, it is about interface. Okay, interface demo, finish. Right. For this interface demo, in order to implement an interface, okay, in order to implement an interface, you're going to right click on this one, declare and create a new. You're going to look for a Java interface over here. Where is that one now? Oh wow, I don't see interface over here. Okay, it's strange that normally interface is supposed to be one of the default templates here, but because I'm using a lot of other default templates, so it's out. So I'm gonna, in that case, it's there. Then I'm going to just click on new Java, and inside here I'm gonna choose Java interface. Oh, it was there. The icon is different a little bit. Okay, then I'm gonna name this interface, which is iDoor, which means it's an interface for all the doors possible. So I'm telling that all the doors gonna have two methods. The first one is the close method, and the second one is the open methods. And the close method, it doesn't return any data type, so any value, so you don't have to have data type. You put void over there. The open methods is similar. It doesn't return any result, but that's why we put void data type over there. Okay. Next point, some special thing over here is in order to declare an interface, it is similar to declaring a class, and instead of putting the class keyword here, you put the interface keyword here, and inside here you only declare two methods. One is to close, another one is to open. Now normally we put open before closing. Okay, just like normal method declaration without body definition, so you don't have some implementation of it here, because this one is only the contract, the promise of any class would like to provide this interface. Will implement them later on. And we don't have to tell this one is public, because interface is actually declaration of set of methods for other people to use. So by default, it is public already. Then in order to use interface is not for use, but for us to implement it. So we have a door here, which is the sliding door, and let us just make a normal door first. And this normal door is a door, and then it should implement this interface. Okay, so we're going to create that normal door or sliding door. Okay, Java class is sliding. No, normal door is swinging, or normal door. Okay, normal door. This is a class. And when you implement, when you have this class, we claims that it implements this IDOR. When it claims that it implements the IDOR class, then it must, okay, it must all implements all of the methods from the door here, because it is a door as well. So in this case, you're going to add inserts. For Windows and for Mac is Control Insert, or you can right click on this one, Insert Code. This one is a shortcut. Okay, Insert Code, and you're going to say implement methods, and we're going to implement both of the methods from the IDOR classes. Okay, this one is what it means about implementing, which means you give the body definition for the class, for the methods inside this interface. So this one you're gonna display that I'm swinging. No, yep, swinging the door to open. Okay, I'm swinging the door to open. For this one, the implementation of this is swinging the door to close. Okay, see, so this one is your interface cannot be used directly, but it can be implemented by another class. And a class claims to implement that interface, it must give the body definition for all the methods declared inside that interface. Okay, then later on I can give another. Let's just say, then in the mains, I cannot create IDOR. I cannot create the equal directly new IDOR without giving the definitions of the methods. Okay, I cannot do this one. I cannot do this one. It's gonna be an error because there are two methods inside here that we haven't implemented yet, so we cannot use it. However, we can use that one as a reference type. This one is an error. Okay. You cannot instantiate an interface. Okay. However, we can use it as a reference type, so we're gonna say IDOR D. Okay, and right now you'll know that you can say D equal to new normal door. You don't need to know what the normal door is, but if you do know the interface, okay, if you do know the interface IDOR, then you will know how to use normal door. Like you will know how to do door.open and door.close, because that normal door is a door and it implemented the interface IDOR already. So if you run this one, it's going to, okay, so if you run this one, you'll see that you'll be able to use your door normally. Okay, you'll be able to use your door normally. Okay, this one, I'm swinging the door to open, I'm swinging the door to close. And in the future, let's say people would like to add a new implementation of the door. We have new types of the door, which is the sliding door. Okay, which is this sliding door. Then you can just give a new implementation of that door. Okay, other people can just give new implementation of that door Java class, which is the sliding door. Okay, then as long as this sliding door implements the IDOR interface, then we're going to give the implementation for it. Implement methods. You're gonna choose this one. Then this one you're gonna display I am sliding the door to open, and this one is gonna display I am sliding the door to close. Okay, so it's give new implementation for the door, because this one is new kind of doors. Okay, it's give new implementation for the IDOR. However, both of them are doors. This one is a door as well. Okay, it's have a door. That's why when you use it, so you can just take the same door equal to new sliding door. Okay, new sliding door, and inside this one you're gonna use the class normally in the same way that you use other kinds of door. Okay, So it's gonna show you, but it will show you different implementation. Okay, different results. So if you do this one, it's going to show you this one is I'm sliding the door to open, and this one going to show I am sliding the door to close, and this one is you're using about normal door. This one is you're using about this one is the sliding door. Okay. Run it and you'll see the normal door is going to work in the same way as the sliding door. Okay, so from here you can see the meaning of it. See, so in order to use many kinds of doors, you don't have to learn any of their implementation. The only thing you need to learn is you need to learn their set of methods available for the iDoor interface and the meaning of each method, which is to open and to close. And then you are able to learn about the how to use other classes, okay, other classes easily by just learning how to use only the interfaces, okay. And that one is for easy to learn programming languages. Another one is for flexibility, so that in the future, you can give flexibility and extensibility. Okay, flexibility means you can modify this implementation in whatever way you would like to, and the program still works normally. Okay, for extensibility, that you can give new implementation of the iDoor of the door. Let's say the automatic door. Let's say it's going to open and close automatically. Okay, into this system and still work normally. And user will just need to know about the iDoor, okay, interface in order to use them. This one is very powerful concepts inside programming languages. Okay, inside programming languages. Okay. I think that's it for main ideas of the interfaces. Great. You can define other things like constants inside here, statics members inside here, so on and so forth. But those are some special kind. I would like to focus only on the very oftenly used implementation only. Okay. Very frequently used syntax only.